Prepare to be captivated by the untold stories of the world's most notorious criminals, the masterminds who redefined the art of crime. In the shadowy annals of history, there exists a breed of individuals who redefined the very essence of crime. These are not your run-of-the-mill lawbreakers. They are the masterminds behind audacious and notorious criminal activities that shook the world. From audacious heists to shadowy underworld empires, they've left a mark that history can never erase. Join us as we journey through the captivating tales of the top 10 biggest criminals the world has ever known. Their stories are laced with intrigue, suspense, and the timeless allure of the criminal mind. This is a world where cunning and audacity reign supreme, where the line between hero and villain blurs, and where the untold stories of these infamous figures await your discovery. Let's begin our journey through the annals of criminal history, starting with number 10. Number 10. Lnod Menin. Number 10 takes us to Lnod Menin, an international arms dealer whose life reads like a thriller. Born in Ukraine, he embarked on a criminal career supplying dangerous weapons to dangerous people. His clientele included notorious figures like Charles Taylor, the ex-president of Liberia, and various revolutionary groups in West Africa. Menin led a life of excess, fueled by drugs, alcohol, and the company of women of the night. His empire came crashing down when he was arrested in Italy in 2000, found in possession of $500,000 worth of blood diamonds. Number 9. Charles Ponzi. Number 9 introduces us to Charles Ponzi, the man behind the infamous Ponzi scheme. He swindled millions of dollars from investors using a scheme involving postal reply coupons. Ponzi promised riches but pocketed most of the money himself, leaving his investors in financial ruin. His legacy lives on as a pioneer among white-collar criminals in what is now known as a Ponzi scheme. Number 8. Jess James. Number 8 takes us back in time to the American Old West and the legendary figure Jess James. He was a notorious train robber, leading the James Younger gang, and wasn't above using lethal force to achieve his goals. Over his criminal career, James and his gang stole an estimated $200,000. Gaining admiration in their home state of Missouri for supporting the Confederacy during the American Civil War. James's folk hero status was cemented when he was shot in the back. Number 7. Amato Fuentes. Number 7 brings us to Amato Fuentes, known as the Lord of the Skies. He took control of Mexico's Juarez cartel by assassinating the previous boss, Rafael Aguilar Guajardo. Fuentes earned his nickname thanks to a fleet of planes used for transporting cocaine globally, amassing a fortune estimated at over $25 billion US. However, his life of luxury came to an end when he died during plastic surgery to evade capture in 1997. Number 6. James Whitey Bulger. Number 6 introduces us to James Whitey Bulger, a notorious gangster from Boston and the head of the Winter Hill Gang. His criminal portfolio included extortion, arms trafficking, and more. Bulger managed to evade the law for a long time, but he was finally captured in 2011 at the age of 81. Number 5. Bernard Lnod. Number 5 presents Bernard Lnod, a French-born criminal who was wanted in multiple European countries during the 80s and 90s for arms trafficking. Lnod ran his illegal business from an extravagant condo and even had a publicly accessible website where you could buy fighter jets or machine guns. He was finally apprehended in Switzerland in 2002. Number 4. Mickey Cohen. Number 4 introduces us to the notorious mob boss of Los Angeles, Mickey Cohen, who thrived during the Prohibition era. Born in Brooklyn, New York, Cohen's relocation to Los Angeles propelled him to infamy. He rose to power through illegal liquor businesses, gambling, drug trafficking, and extortion. His influence extended beyond the streets, with connections to corrupt law enforcement officers and politicians. While violent clashes with rival gangs were commonplace, Cohen's only conviction came for tax evasion in 1932, leading to a prison sentence. His story is a testament to the enduring allure of organized crime during a tumultuous period in American history, and his name remains synonymous with the dark side of Los Angeles history. Number 3. John Dillinger. Number 3 catapults us into the Great Depression era and introduces John Dillinger, a bank robber who reveled in the spotlight. Dillinger's daring heists and his reputation as a folk hero, especially for robbing from the rich and giving back to the people, garnered him significant public support. But his life of crime came to a tragic end when he was gunned down outside a movie theater in 1934. Number 2. Pablo Escobar. At number 2, we delve into the world of Pablo Escobar, the notorious Colombian drug lord who reigned supreme in the international cocaine trade. Born in Colombia, he led the Medellin cartel, a criminal empire with a stranglehold on the global drug market. At the peak of his power, Escobar's wealth was estimated at over $30 billion, making him one of the world's richest individuals. His ruthless tactics, including bombings, assassinations, and violence, plunged Colombia into chaos. Despite multiple attempts to capture him, Escobar eluded authorities until his eventual demise in 1993. His story stands as a stark testament to the overwhelming influence one criminal mastermind can have on a nation's fate. Number 1. Al Capone. Our top spot belongs to the infamous Al Capone, the iconic gangster who defined organized crime during the Prohibition era. Born in Brooklyn, New York, Capone rose to power as the leader of the Chicago Outfit, one of America's most powerful criminal organizations. His control of illegal liquor trade and gambling operations made him a multimillionaire during the Great Depression. Capone was both charismatic and ruthless, known for orchestrating the Street Valentine's Day Massacre in 1929, where rival gang members were brutally murdered. Despite his involvement in various illegal activities and violent crimes, it was a tax evasion conviction in 1932 that finally brought him down. Capone's name remains synonymous with Prohibition-era criminality and the enduring legacy of organized crime in America. As we conclude our exploration of the world's top 10 biggest criminals, we're reminded that history's darkest chapters often hold the most compelling stories. These masterminds of crime have left an indelible mark, their legacies etched in the annals of notoriety. We hope you've been intrigued by their audacity and captivated by their tales. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell to stay updated with our captivating content. The criminal world stories continue to unfold, and we'll be here to bring them to you. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and stay safe.